Hi there, this is Woon.heng. Today, let's make a delicious vegan pork jian bao or pan-fried bun that has a mouth-watering filling. Start with the dough, which is exactly the same recipe as my sheng jian bao or pan-fried buns. You first bloom the yeast in warm liquid, either water or plant milk. Then stir the salt and flour together. Make a hole and add in the yeast mixture and a drizzle of oil. Stir to combine. Set it to a stand mixer with a dough hook and knead until you get a soft tacky dough. Alternatively, you can knead the dough by hand. Transfer the dough to a floured work surface and knead for about 5 minutes until a smooth top forms. And then return it back to the bowl and cover. Let it proof until double its original size. To create a filling that is scrumptious and similar to the traditional ones, I'm using OmniPork Ground that is made from a blend of proteins from peas, non-GMO soy, shiitake mushrooms, and rice. I also added a few simple ingredients such as grated ginger and seasonings. Then stir in one direction using a pair of chopsticks to create that airy, well-combined paste. The filling stays intact really well and retains its juice when cooked. Look at how well it blends together and the amazing texture here. Fold in the chopped scallions and cover, then refrigerate for about 15 minutes or until ready to use. Now let's assemble. Once the dough is fully proof, you want to knead it again to remove the air bubbles that were trapped during proofing. The less bubble the dough has, the smoother the bao or bun will be when cooked. It's easier to measure up the dough into portions if you roll it into a long rope. Divide it into 14 equal pieces, which in my case fit nicely into a 10-inch non-stick skillet. To ensure there are no tiny air bubbles still trapped in the dough, you can pull the edge and tuck it under the dough like this, or use the roll and fold method like the sheng jian bao. Always work with one dough at a time and cover the rest. Once you have flattened the ball, roll it into a 3 to 4 inches in diameter disc and aim to have a thicker middle like so. Top with the filling, and first method is to pleat like so and try not to let the filling touch the edge so you'll be able to seal it properly. Or you can use the second method to bring all the sides to the middle and then seal it this way. Both ways work as long as they are properly enclosed. I like to adjust it a little to make it more round. Add some oil to a 10-inch non-stick pan and place the buns in, seam side down. Then turn on the heat to medium and cook for 2 minutes before adding the water to steam it. The buns are ready when they have puffed up and you can't hear any more sizzle. Wow, look at that! Finish off with chopped scallions and toasted sesame seeds. That crispy bottom layer and the juicy filling. So good! I hope you give this dish a try, and don't forget to check out OmniPork Ground at your nearest store. Have a beautiful day! Bye!